Welcome in, everybody. It's your girl, Lady Lisa here. And I'm going to show you some really fabulous pieces. Tonight, we're going to feature a lot of red, okay? All right, because I know recently we did, what did we do recently? Navy, okay? And then we did white, I want to say last week, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, with that in mind, we've got the 4th of July coming up, right? So, of course, we're thinking red, white, and blue. And again, we did the navy blue and then we did the white in that order, as a matter of fact. So now let's take a look at red tonight, okay? And I realized my kimono is a different shade of red, but what can I say? Either way, I'm trying to be in line with the theme, okay? All right, as you come in, please make sure you give us a thumbs up over here on Facebook. Give us hearts if you see something that you love, okay? Thumbs up if you see something you like, and please share as you come in to the live, okay? All right, welcome in, Miss Andrea. I was saying tonight we are showing a lot of red pieces. I've got headbands, I've got fascinators, hatinators, well, like one hatinator. And then I've got, of course, the hats, okay? I think we might do them in that order once again, okay? All right. So this fabulous piece I'm wearing is one of the fascinators, obviously, but we'll get to her in just a moment. All right. As you come in, make sure you hit that share. That's that arrow that hooks to the right. That is ever so important. Why? Because that's the only way that you're letting people know that you're over here looking at sensationally beautiful pieces and that they are at what? Fabulous prices. Okay. As we get into it, I'll tell you about the special that we're going to offer through Monday, July the 7th, in line with the upcoming holiday. So this is, in case you're wondering, yes, our 4th of July sale, our special, okay? So if you're interested in seeing some other fabulous pieces, other than the one I'm rocking so far, make sure you stay tuned, all right? If you're watching us on YouTube, then make sure that you hit that subscribe button, all right? If you'd like to see the sensational items that I show, all right? A few times a week. So that's where we are. Okay, so let's start out with some headbands, shall we? This is great. Look at this. I believe for the white, I showed you all the white headband, fascinator. Um, and it had the AB stones on it, right? Okay, very keeping with the whole white theme for first Sunday and all that good stuff. So this is the red version of it. Okay. Now, tonight, what we're offering, before I even get into the price, I want you to see it up close. What we're offering is if you subscribe to our new YouTube channel and send us a screenshot, you'll get 50% off. 50% off the suggested retail price, not the Lisa's Modern Boutique price, everyday price, but the suggested retail. So we're going to go by what's on these hang tags and then we'll just cut that in half. But you've got to send us that screenshot, okay? We have to see the screenshot. If you're already subscribed to the new channel, that's absolutely excellent. Anytime you go into the channel, it's going to show whether or not you're subscribed anyway. So you just send us that screenshot along with the rest of your order. No big deal, okay? Hello, Miss, is it, I don't want to butcher your name. Here I go. I'm going to try it. Sheliodra? I don't like that. I don't like what I just said. I'm going to say Sheliodra. Okay, I think that's it. I hope I got that right. Please hit that share, that arrow to flip to the right, okay? If you would, I'm glad to have you. I forgot to say that, okay? So glad to have you. Okay, so the suggested retail on these, because they were kind of running a special on anyway, is $75. That's the suggested retail, right? But if you go ahead and send us that screenshot, don't worry about it. You can get this baby for what? The low, it'd be $37.50. But most time in these lives, I don't, split hairs. So let's say $38, and then you'll be pleasantly surprised when you see your invoice. It's 50 cents lower. Okay. All right. So let's just round it off and keep it moving. Hey, Miss Irene, so glad to have you. Hi, hello, hello, hello. We're doing red pieces tonight. See the colors, red, white, and blue for 4th of July. 50% off if you can show us a screenshot that you are subscribed to the new Lisa's Modern Boutique YouTube channel. And I'll put that up for those of you who are very visual and you're not listening to the words coming out of my mouth. Then I'll show you over here on this beautiful chalkboard. I like to flash my chalkboard. And then you all can go ahead and screenshot it if you want to, all that good stuff. All right? Because some people are just like, talking, and don't listen to a word I'm saying. And I'm sitting here telling you, standing here, right, telling you all the details on how to get that 50% off the suggested retail, which actually, you guys, keep in mind, that's lower than the Lisa's Modern Boutique price. How long are we going to run that? Let's run it through Monday. I think I mentioned that earlier. You weren't at the top of the live. Let's run it through Monday, July the 7th, okay, at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome in, welcome in. Everybody's in the live, hit that arrow. is curled over to the right like this. Tap that, all right? Please tap that. Let them know we're over here looking at beautiful pieces. So ever so beautiful at what? Cha-ching. Great savings, all right? Okay, so let's give this a number. Let's make this number 62. And again, she's got $75 on here on the hang tag. So then we're looking at what? Like I said, we won't split here. So we'll say $38. All right? 50 cents cheaper than that, but nevertheless, for the sake of the live and to keep it moving, we'll just say $38, which is not bad, you guys. That's actually an excellent price. Okay, so that's number 62. Ever so good. Ever so good. All right, let's go to the next one. The next one we have here, I gotta take her out of the package. This one's wrapped. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves while I figure this out. I mean, this is in here good, you guys. I had it outside the package earlier. What happened? Oh, here we go. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Boom. I'm gonna get it together. Okay, so look at this baby right here. Isn't that cute? Wow. I always tell you all the lighting in here is ever so spectacular, right? But guess what? This looks absolutely dazzling, even more so when you see it with your actual eye, okay? Again, we try to make sure everything looks sensational under the lighting and whatnot, but it just looks so much better when you see it with your actual eye, okay? Hey, welcome back, Miss Deidre. So glad to have you. Glad to have you. So glad to have you. Welcome in, welcome in. Everybody hit the arrow that hooks to the right. And I saw some likes going up, some thumbs up, which is excellent. Let's see some hearts too for some love, okay? Love, love, love. Hello, Miss Wanda. Hello to you this evening. So glad to have you. All right. If this is your first time coming into one of our lives, put that in the comments. I like when you all interact with me. Okay. I love it. There's something about just talking to a camera. All right. So I'd like for you all to be interactive with me. Let me know where you're watching from. I tend to throw that out there. If you're wondering whether the items I'm showing you, thanks for the love. If you're wondering whether the items I'm showing you are coming in, well, are available, I should say, in other colors, I tend to readily know. All right. I'm usually halfway good about this. No more than half. Let me give myself some credit. Okay. And I will let you know whether it's available in other colors. But tonight we're doing red, okay? Because we just did navy, and we did navy and I think it was two shades of blue recently. I want to say like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then we did white last week. So I said, okay, all right, well, what's more fitting than to do red tonight for 4th of July coming up on Friday? Okay. Now this is done by hand. All this is placed on here by hand. Let me show you up close. It is ever so dazzling, just so gorgeous. All this beading is just spectacular. And it says on here handmade, okay? It's backwards for you, not for me. Sorry. Okay, so let me give her a number. And also the price on this baby, 75. That's a suggested retail. Oh, it's on the bag. I was gonna say, I had it on here. We had it on here. It's right here. Anyway, suggested retail, 75 bucks. So with that in mind, if you're talking about half of that, then you're looking at, what are we looking at here? I have a cheat sheet. $38. We'll say roughly 38. Okay, 37.50 to be exact. But you know, hey, like I said, you'll be pleasantly surprised when you see your invoice. Okay. Hello. Miss Deidre says hello to everyone, and hello, Miss Irene. So glad to have you. Like and love, like and love. All right, that's a thumbs up in the hearts. Interact with me. I'm in Georgia, by the way. Okay, I'm in the great state of Georgia. I'm in Metropolitan Atlanta to be exact. And oftentimes people say, well, where are you located? Okay, so this is where we're located, right? But everything we do, all of our transactions are virtual. In other words, online, okay? No brick and mortar here. But that's okay because we ship to you very efficiently. Well, when do we ship? I'm glad you asked. Once you make your payment, once you submit your payment, we will ship to you usually in 1 or 2 calendar days. Okay, so you'll receive your items on a timely manner. All right. Champs of Tomorrow is in the house. So glad to have you. Where are you watching from? What state are you in, Champs of Tomorrow? Very interesting name. And then we have Andrea. I think, oh, you were in earlier. Okay, so you're back. Glad to have you. And we have Miss Gayla, one of our very loyal We Crew ladies. Okay, Miss Gayla, we're doing 50% off tonight. If you can show your screenshot that you are already subscribed to the YouTube channel, which I believe you are, because you're one of our top fans. Okay, so $75 suggested retail. We're doing 50% off of that if you can show us that you are a subscriber to our new YouTube channel. Hey, Miss Kayla. All right, so Number 244. I flashed her around enough, and we're looking at $38, right? Beautiful, just so nice. I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm going to keep it moving. Okay. All right. Now, if you're wondering how to get to that YouTube channel, I'm gonna tell you in just a minute. Hello, Miss Tracy. She says hello to Lisa's Modern Wee Boutique. Everybody. Yay! Yay! Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Miss Carol. So glad to have you. Another very loyal Wee Crew lady as well. Okay. All right. So let's see. I have one more headband I want to show you all, and then we're gonna get into some fascinators. Okay. Sounds good. Now this is cute. I don't think I've ever showed these before. These come in various colors, but of course, in keeping with the theme, we're doing red. Okay. We did the navies and the regular blues. We did the white last week, so here we are. Here we are. Okay. This is numbers. I didn't give it a number. The price. Okay, we got to do it. We got to do it. Okay, tick, tick, boom. All right. So anyway, 75 is on her. So then we're looking at like roughly $38, right? Okay, sounds good. And it's beautiful. Let me show you up close. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that gorgeous? You've got that mosaic tile on there. Those little, it looks like it's little 9 little tile squares right there. It's an iridescent red, is what it is. So you'll see all those colors popping out. I see a lot of gold popping out of there. I definitely see a lot of gold popping out. And then you've got your sequins, and then you've got some gold rhinestones on here as well. And of course, there's a knot right here at the top. See that little twist in the fabric? Okay, so this is how she looks. Oh, there's the top of the knot right there. Let's make her number 23. Am I in order? No, I'm not. What's up with that? I don't know. Anyway, this is number 23. Okay. All right. So make sure you act on it so you can get that special low, low price. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. I got to keep my numbers in order, you all. So I don't know how we jumped down to 23 like that. That was crazy. But anyway, nevertheless, we're going to keep it moving. Okay. So let's do the actual fascinator that was used for the notification. All right, so here we go. This is cute. This is really cute. All right, it's just so cute. All right, so this is the front of her. Okay, and I say that because you've got the little embedded beads right there, iridescence going on right there, ever so nice, and the yellow pops right there. And then you've got some green, I was going to say leaves, but those aren't leaves. That's actually the interior of that particular flower. And of course, you got the little pops of sequins on there, which are ever so nice. And then you've got some nice ribbon, like chiffon ribbon going on. And it's like 3 little peaks to it right here. This almost looks identical to the one on the notification. Don't you agree? I think it does. Okay, so the fabric that's on here is a nice little kind of silky like polyester, if you will. And they did the same thing where you got your knot going on up under here, just like you had on the previous one. This is the back of her, which is really cute. Okay, so you've got the flowers going on, the floral action going on back here in the back too. Okay, so this is the front, bam, again, and here's the back. Looks so pretty. Now what's on her? Okay, this one has 135 on it. Okay, so at 135, we're looking at $68. That's very good. Cha-ching. So I'm trying to get a number for her too. That is excellent. Okay. So let's make her number 40. Okay. Now you do not have to send us a screenshot. Okay. A lot of people do. All right. So if you do, that's great. If there's a question as to which item you're referring to, we'll send you out a screenshot. Okay. That's how we'll do that. All right. So this is number 40. And you have until Monday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, in case you're wondering, and in case you're interested in getting her for 50% off the suggested retail price. Okay. My numbers are out of order, you all. I try so hard to keep my numbers in order. What's going on here? Anyway, we're going to be all over the place with the numbers. I can see that now. Okay. So let me flash this. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, let me flash this real quick for you guys. This is the first visual flash of the night. Okay. YouTube.com. I went ahead and added .com. Hey, Miss Linda. No, I'm sorry. It's Liz. Thank you for joining. So glad to have you. Like and love, like and love, like and love. Okay. All right. So YouTube.com. Now, what I would do is I will put the link most of the time down in the comments on this particular live over here. Okay. I'll try to remember that. I was told not to do it in the caption of the post, right? Because actually they've been showing so much until they've actually been, I guess, shadow banning or kind of hiding the lives and stuff. It's crazy. And we've got these loyal We Crew ladies, women of elegance. And shout out to the gentlemen in the crew too who acquire beautiful accessories from us for the women of elegance in their lives. And there's tons of you guys too, by the way. Thank you for your support. Anyway, they have been kind of like not receiving the postings. And that's the feedback we're getting. We're like, well, what's going on? They're like, are you on? When are you coming on? I'm like, I was on yesterday. I was on day before yesterday. This type of thing. So what's going on is I don't know what they're doing. If they're burying the stuff, I have no idea. I do not know. And we're looking into it to see what is going on. Why are our followers not getting our postings of our lives? That was so important. Okay. Because we're urging you to join us over at youtube.com. And then there's this magnifying glass action going on, which is by this finger right here and up here too. I took the liberty to add these. I drew them myself. Add a couple of these magnifying glasses. Okay, not a couple. I did three. There's one here, one right here, over here to the left for you, and then right here. Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. YouTube.com, and then you'll look for this baby right here. Okay, and then you'll type in Lisa's Modern Wee Boutique. Okay, and then once the channel comes up, just hit that free subscribe button. Okay, hit that free subscribe button, you all, because not only is it free, I always tell you all, it's also saving you some money, okay? That's the wonderful thing. Why is it saving you money? Because we were doing 10% here recently, right? But for the 4th of July week, through Monday at 11:59 p.m., July the 7th, we're going to offer you 50% off the suggested retail prices, okay? Sounds good to me. All right, so I'm going to keep it moving. Okay, so I was going to do this as the last fascinator, but I want to try them on as I go. Hey, Sid, so glad to have you. Like and love, like and love. You guys can continue to interact with me, give me likes and give me loves, the hearts floating up, if you will. And I need everybody to share. Please, everyone, please hit that arrow that's curved over. That goes for the replay crew as well. Hit that arrow. Hit that arrow. Okay. All right. Where was I? Okay, so this particular Fascinator that I'm rocking is gorgeous, right? And there's another one over here. Let me grab her right quick while I'm talking about her. Where did she go? Oh, here it is, right here. Very close to me, so close I couldn't see it. Okay, so this was going on. This baby has 135 on her also. Okay, so we'll take 50% off of that, which will put you at 68. 68 bucks. You guys, come on. This is really crazy. But anyway, these flowers on here are beautiful. They're what's the word? Embellished, if you will, with these beautiful red rhinestones. Don't you love these? Those flowers are gorgeous. There's a big piece of tulle here, as you see on my head as well. I'm rocking the exact same one. Okay. So yeah. Oh, with that in mind, all the jewelry I'm wearing is available as well. I don't spend a lot of time on details about the jewelry because people get impatient with me and they want to get to the headgear and stuff. So if you see something that I'm wearing and you're interested in it, please go ahead and inquire. Hello, Miss Marina. So glad to have you. Like and love, like and love. Okay. And everybody, please share. You can't hit that arrow too many times. You can't even hit it enough. Okay. So just do it. All right. Just do it. I always have these call to actions. Do you all respond to me or what? I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, I'll come off the live and I'm like, okay, they didn't hit share. What's up with that? All right. It's free, you guys. It's free to interact with me. And I love it. It helps us move up in the algorithm, okay? Because it's kind of like every time you do that, it's making a little footprint out there in cyberspace, okay? And that helps us move up. All right? That's what's so cool. Okay, so this tool is actually got, what does it have on it? It's got sequins on it, right? Got pops of sequins. And it also has red rhinestones on it. See the little dot right there? Okay, so it's got that going on. Then you've got these beautiful natural feathers going on. See how they're pluming up in the air on my head? They're pluming up. And that's basically it. I mean, the roses are gorgeous. The flowers are gorgeous. It's on a red headband covered in red satin. What can I say? And again, the suggested retail is $135. So if you're looking at half of that $135, you're looking at $68. Unbelievable. Okay. Wow. Okay. So let's move that baby out of the way. I want to stay very organized and very coordinated. All right. Let me show you this baby right here. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Don't you agree? Don't you think she's pretty? Okay, look at this. Same headband, right? Handmade, hand done, all the beading and whatnot. Cute for mother daughter. That's another thing. Very cute for mother daughter, y'all. Keep that in mind. Mommy wear one, daughter wear the other. Okay. Now this one has 117 on it. Suggested retail said 117. What are we talking here? We are talking, wait for it, 58.50. That doesn't sound right. Okay. Trusty calculator. Bam. Let's turn her on and let's just check the math, shall we? Okay, so at 117, this is unbelievable. Oops, I didn't do that right. Yes, I did. Okay, 58.50. Wow! Can you believe it? I didn't mean to hit that. I meant to hit. All right, but you know I got all these crazy sound effects and stuff like that. So sorry about that. Okay, I didn't mean to hit that. So anyway, this is what we got going on. Look at all this black chiffon on here. Isn't that cute? This is such an elegant little headband. Fascinator, I should say. And you've got this rose on here. That's not a rose. It's something. Well, I don't know. It might be a rose in full bloom. I guess you can consider that a rose in full bloom. But she's got the sequin pops as usual. Again, you know, when you go out in the sunlight or you're out, you know, at night in the evening, nice night lighting, you'll see, you know, these beautiful pops really illuminating and looking ever so spectacular, okay? Just so nice. Now they took the chiffon in the back and just kind of coiled it around and made another flower. Isn't that nice? Exact same chiffon as here, creating the backdrop for this beautiful solitary flower on the front. And then you've got this bead right here. That detail is covered in those black stones, which is ever so nice. Hello, Miss Mildred. So glad you could join us. Like and love, like and love. Hey, everybody, Miss Mildred is here. So everybody, please hit this arrow that's hooked to the right, okay? All righty. Okay, as y'all come in, y'all please put in the comments where you're watching from. Like, you don't have to give me the city. Just give me the state or something like that, okay? I'm always curious. Again, I told you where I was, okay? I told you about how we ship ever so efficiently, okay? So these fascinators, you have to just kind of play with them. I tend to not wear fascinators. Why? Because look at this. My hairline starts like way back here. Okay, too much forehead. But anyway, so I tend not to push my hair back. But I was told you all like to see how these look on. Okay, we go back the other way. Okay, so price at 50% off. We're looking at $58.50. We'll say $59. Okay, roughly. So you'll be, like I said, pleasantly surprised that it's 50 cents cheaper when you get your invoice. Okay, more tight tongue this. Woo, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so that's what's up. We're done with that. Let's keep it moving, keep it moving. Now this one has the same headband also. Okay, let me flash that baby again. Here we go, here we go. Take her in, take her in. So once again, nice mother-daughter option. Don't you agree? I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. All right, so this baby right here, what's she have on her? This one has 117 also. What's up with that? Okay, so then we're still at 58.50 if you're going to take advantage of that 50% off. I almost think this is one I probably should have started with. Why? Because I've got more coverage going here, which I tend to love. All right, so this baby is just a beautiful flower. It's got the little pops on her. You got your tulle going on. Now, they didn't really embellish this tulle with anything extra. It's just sheer, you know. It's just sheer. So this is nice for, you know, the girlies that don't like all the extra, unlike myself. But yet you got it going on here, you know. That's beautiful. Woo, give her a spin, give her a spin. She's gorgeous. I think she deserves applause too. She's just so pretty. Okay, so that's what's going on. Did I give, you know what, you guys? I don't think I gave this one a number. Let me go back. I'm tripping. I don't think I gave a couple of them a number. Now that I think about it. Did I don't know. Okay, I'm bugging. But anyway, let me give this one a number. I need to flash a number for her real quick. I failed to do that. Okay, so let's do it like that. We'll cover my fascinator up on my head. That's this baby right here. Okay, that's number 42. All right. Sorry about that. The numbers are getting out of order. What can I say? Okay. That's where we were with her, okay? All right. Now that one with the two, this one right here, I don't know if I gave that one a number or not, but if I didn't, don't worry about it. Just say the one with the two flowers on it. Okay. Because I don't want to just go back and just renumber all of them if it's not necessary. I have to look at these replays too, okay? Because a lot of times I'm going so fast. And I was told to slow down too. All right. So I'm gonna heed all the input, all the suggestions, because I'm open to them, of course. Okay. Yay. Okay, so this baby right here, I gave you the price. Didn't give you a number though, did I? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, it's number 43. Okay, so far we're getting consistent with our numbers. Screenshot. You don't have to screenshot. I just say that. All right. Again, if it's a question as to what item you're referring to, we'll send you out a screenshot. Okay. Hello, Miss Lindell. So glad to have you. So glad to have you. Where's Lindell? A guy? I can't see. No, it's lady. Okay. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. How are you? So glad to have you. Like and love, like and love. Everybody hit that arrow. Let's hook to the rug. Looks like our numbers dropped down. People go into Messenger, they're sending messages and stuff like that, and the numbers will kind of do this. Okay, so we just took a dip in numbers. What's up with that? I don't know where everybody went. They'll be back momentarily. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see. Let's take a look at this baby right here. Ooh, I think I just messed my hair up even more. I did brush my hair before this live. You can't tell on camera though. It's so crazy. Okay, this one is 135 on her. So if you want that 50% off, what are we looking at? $68. 60. You guys, you should be all over these, especially in that a lot of times I'm showing you last ones. For those of you who watch the lives a lot, you know that, okay? Know that you cannot hesitate because oftentimes I'm showing you last ones. Okay, what does that mean? Don't hesitate, don't vacillate. Okay, so this tool right here, so far everything children got a lot of tool in red. It's got the little pops on the edge, little pops of sequins. Can you see those? See, I'm looking through them, looking through them. All right, so that's what's going on. Hey, Miss K, so glad to have you. Like and love, like and love. Please hit the arrow that's hooked to the right. It's free. Let them know you're over here doing what? Looking at some pretty stuff. Okay, and it's at excellent prices. Excellent. So learn how to take advantage of the 50% off. Okay. All right. And then tells our new YouTube channel. Anyway, look at this. This is like kind of poofy. It's got some like batting in here. I can feel it, right? And it makes it kind of poofy, puffy. Okay. And it's just beautiful satin, right? As she appears. You got this flower going on right here. Did I just have that on last? I sure did. Look at this. It's the same flower. Actually, you know what? You could say it's, well, not really. I was gonna say you could say it's the same fastener except for this right here. But there's a few other variations, so we won't say that. That'll be ever so confusing. So let's give her a number, shall we? Let's make this number 47. I gave you the price. The suggested retail is $135. So if we're looking at half of that, we're looking at roughly 68 bucks, okay? You can't beat that. That's such a good price. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable for a limited time only. So again, do not hesitate. Okay. All right. This one has the tool in red as well. This baby has 149 on her. 149? Yeah. Look at that. Now, what needs to happen is, and if you go onto our YouTube channel, you'll see where I did a beautiful video where I was steaming these items because I do a lot of steaming. And for some reason, this one's like sitting right on my eye. That's weird. That is so weird, you guys. So this needs to be steamed, clearly, okay? But I'm going to hold it up like that so that it doesn't sit right on my eyelashes. That's not good. Okay, so anyway, we've got this nice tool, but the tool also has this mesh going around. There's a mesh that's spiraled around on here, okay? With these beautiful flowers in the middle. See the little cluster of flowers? And then you got your natural feathers that are curled going up. Okay, just so nice. This one is beautiful as well. Again, I just have to shift it. Maybe I can do that. Okay, there we go. That's not sitting right on my eyelashes. That's not good. So normally what I would do is I would just steam this tool and kind of get it out of my way. Okay. That's what you do. Just get some steam going. Some people place these in their bathroom when they're showering and make sure the door is closed. And then you build up that steam in the bathroom and then just put it on your head and just kind of gently shape it so you don't have to worry about all that going on. Okay. All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. number 49. I gave you the price. 149 is the price. So you're looking at $75. $75. Yes. Did I have it on backwards, by the way? No, I didn't. I did not. I definitely did not. But yeah, it's dipped down really low right here. See the little low portion right there? Let's see it better from the side because it's so sheer. The lighting in here is very intense, and I realize that. So this sheerness of it all is not necessarily that sheer when you actually see it with your actual eye, okay? Alrighty, I'm getting lots of messages. Okay, so this is number 49. Number 49, and again, she would be 75 if you want to take advantage of that 50% off. Otherwise, she's 149, okay? Sounds good to me. That 149. 75 is way better than 149. Trust me. Especially since it's only a limited time. Okay, now look at this one right here. Now, I must point out on her, this is a design feature that's very intentional. Okay, you see through my hand, they took the tool and kind of pulled it, going all the way around, creating almost like a little ruffle effect, okay? It's kind of difficult to see on camera, but it is pulled and it's very intentional that it's supposed to look like that, okay? Just wanted to point that out. Hey, Miss Jocelyn, so glad to have you snuck in. Almost didn't see ya. So glad to have ya. Like a love, like a love. Our numbers have dipped. Everybody dipped for a minute. I don't know where they are. Okay, they're going back up slowly. Okay. All right. Okay, all right. They're going into Messenger a lot of times, sending me screenshots. And then they'll come back in. Okay, so this baby's cute. You've got your beautiful feathers going on right here. Isn't it pretty? Isn't it pretty? This one I need to rock back a little further too, because the tool's sitting right on my eye too. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? Let me hold my head down. Just so gorgeous. Let me grab this another one right here. Let me grab this one so I can show her while I'm wearing another one of her. Okay, so this is what's going on. You got these nice feathers spiral going all around with the sequins on them, looking ever so nice. You've got your two little flowers of the season going on. Once again, another beautiful mother-daughter option. Let me grab what I'm talking about here. Look at this. Okay, maybe daughter wear headband, mother wear full fascinator. Just so nice. Those are the exact same flowers, by the way. So if you're talking, what did we say on this one? 38 bucks. If you do have between now and Monday. That's the week, you guys. These flashes have been getting longer and longer. Hello, Diane. Was it Diane? So glad to have you. Like and love, like and love. All right, everybody hit that share. Please hit that arrow that's hooked to the right, if you will. All right, let them know, let them know, let them know. Where my sound effects? Let them know that we're over here looking at some beautiful pieces. All right, at excellent prices for a limited time only. Before we go back to the regular leasing model, we boutique prices, okay? Which are good too, because I'm always way under suggested retail. Okay, so this baby right here is cute. It's cute, it's cute, it's cute. And that's basically what's going on. I mean, you see it on me, and I give it a spin so you guys can see how she looks going all the way around. Just so cute. Let's give her a number. I know I didn't do that. Uh-oh, look at another number. We're out of order. We're going down. This is number 45. We're descending in numbers. Number 45. 45. Okay, that was enough for a screenshot. Actually, I was reading something on my screen at the same time, y'all. I really was, full disclosure. Okay, and I'm making an effort to keep my numbers in order. So let me hold this up so I can look at it and appreciate it and know that she is ever so spectacular. Well, I organize myself over here off to the side. Okay, I'm done. All right, so that's what's going on. I can't recall the price though. What I said was this one has 140. I didn't say this one has 149 on her as well. Okay, so $75 if you want her at half off. That's right, $75. So we'll sit both of those over there. I'll deal with that. I'll sort that out later. Now look at this baby right here. This is what we call a hatinator. Why? Because it covers a majority of your dome. It just does. Okay, this baby has 165 on her. 165. That is correct. 165. Look at that. That's the suggested retail. Because you all know, again, normally the least model we boutique price is significantly lower than suggested retail. But tonight at 50% off of the suggested retail is still getting you slightly under our everyday boutique price for least model we boutique. This is gorgeous. I want one of these for myself. Beautiful hatinator. All right. As I step up closer to get the number, I'm going to move back so you guys can see the full effect. Okay, so this baby is nice. I should have grabbed a different color so I don't have to take it off because I like how it looks. I like how it's situated on my head. Those feathers are really, really banging. Look at those feathers, you guys. And then it's got the beautiful flowers here. I'm going to show you a beautiful hat that has these same flowers on it a little bit later, as soon as we get to the hats. Hello, Miss Kimberly. So glad to have you. Like and love, everybody. That's the thumbs up, okay, that float the screen, and then the hearts. Again, if you want to get in the comments and interact with me, feel free to do so. Just say, hey, I'm watching you from Louisiana, okay? I'm watching you from California. Whatever, okay? I just want to know. I'm nosy. Oh, look at the tag right here, you guys. I didn't know if you guys would see that. This is pretty. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous, if I do say so myself. Let's make this number 50, okay? And I gave you the price, it's 165, so half of 165 is 83 bucks. 82.50 to be exact. Okay. Let me do another screenshot. That's gorgeous. Hello, Miss Belinda. So glad to have you join us tonight. We're doing 50% off suggested retail. If you send us a screenshot that you're subscribed to the new Lisa's Modern Weave Boutique channel on YouTube. Okay? On YouTube. The YouTuberation. Shout out to YouTube. All right, if you're catching us in the replay over there. Okay. Now, listen, let me stop and talk about that for a second. You guys need to join the subscriptions over there on the new channel, right? Because over there, it's a variety of stuff. It's not just sales, right? You'll get a chance to see me go styling around. I give you all fashion tips, and then I wear these sensational items out places. People say, oh, I like that stuff, but I don't have anywhere to wear it to. So I take you along with me behind the scenes sometimes, to some of our suppliers and places like that. And then other times I'm just out styling around, going different places and stuff. And you'll see how I incorporate the look into, my location, that sort of thing. All right. I didn't mean to do that. All right. I'm crazy. Okay, so that's number 50. So I gave you the price and everything, right? I did. I don't think I spun around in it though. Okay, I gave you ample time to see this baby, right? Okay, yeah. Who else do we have come in? Oh, Latricia. So welcome back, Miss Latricia. I haven't seen you in a minute. And who else do we have? I'll say Miss Paulette. Thank you for joining us. We're doing 50% off suggested retail tonight for a limited time only. If you can show us that you're subscribed to New Lisa's Modern Weave Boutique channel on YouTube. Okay? I love this one, you guys. I might end up keeping one of these for myself. I really might do that. This is looking ever so spectacular, and it covers the forehead ever so nicely. Okay, so that's what's up. Done with that. All right, so we've got these babies right here, which are really nice. These are nice, real sporty fedoras. These are really, really jazzy, you guys. Okay? Really jazzy. Now, they're animal print, right? Let me show it up close so you can see. I should grab a couple of these too, so I can keep one on. But anyway, this is like a nice python print, if you will, like a snake print, right? That's what's going on. So you just put her on your head, and you look ever so cool. This is one you can dress up or dress down, okay? You can be casual with her, or you can dress up. You've got your rhinestones going on here in clear. Let me get close. And then you got, of course, these feathers pluming up, right? And they've got this pops and sequins on them so they can reflect the light ever so dazzlingly. All right, then you've got these sequins on here, which are actually square sequins in black, just as they appear. And they sparkle very nicely. This looks very nice. You notice I put a little tilt on her, a little jazzy hair behind the ears. Isn't that nice? We give her a spin up close. Okay, let's give her a number, and then I'm going to give you the price. Okay, that's number 58. You won't believe the price when I tell you, by the way. This is number 58. Bam. Okay, number 58. Let's take her off and look at the price. Suggested retail on her is $149. Oh, okay. So then you're looking at 75 bucks roughly, okay? Just so pretty. Oh, I didn't mention the piping on here too. The piping on here Square sequins in black matches the piping of the band here, okay? Same thing going on, just so pretty. Mm-mm. Am I sharp? Yes, I am. Gorgeous hat, gorgeous hat. You know, and like I said, this is one where this is like the typical hat I may go styling around in somewhere, right? And it takes your look to a whole different level, your fashion look, right? Because again, in that you can dress it up or dress it down, I mean, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. I mean, you can wear this like with leggings if you want to, right? Or you can wear it with a nice black pantsuit or skirt suit if you want to. You can just do anything you want to do. Black jeans are cool with it. I don't know why I'm thinking all black, but nevertheless, that's what you can do. And I know you said, well, it's red though. Well, that's okay. Let the red be your pop of color and just maybe let it be the only thing red you have on. You can easily do that. Okay. You don't have to be so matchy. That's the whole thing. That's the whole point. Over there on YouTube, I get into that type of thing too, kind of giving you all styling tips, like I said, suggestions, stuff people don't tend to think about as it relates to fashion. And I just throw it out there at you. Okay? So that's what's up with her. Okay, so that's what number was it? 58, by the way, for those who are audio. Let's go to the next one. Look at this baby right here. This is cute. This is cute. Now, this one has the drawstring on the inside. I'm pointing out this feature before I forget. See all this elastic that's wrapped around this big hang tag? Okay, there we go. Look at this. Now, once you create your own little custom fit, you cut obviously some of this off. If you've been in the lives before, you've seen I've showed you many times that it's too long, right? Look how long this is. So what you'll do is, now someone drew this one all the way in, okay? But you might be saying, I don't know if I can get my head in one of those hats. You can. You can. They made sure that the crowns are very amply sized, okay? And that's with our wee crew ladies in mind that wear the wigs, the weaves, the braids, the locks, the dreads, the twists, the extensions. Is that everything? I think so. Well, either way, all those styles actually make your head a little bulkier, obviously, right? Because you got your head going on and you got your hair going on. Well, you can fit your head in here. It's never a problem, okay? Because what you're going to do is you're going to draw a string. You're going to pinch it. Let me pull it down. Right here. See this right here in front of my face? You just pinch this and slide her down and lock her off. When you release it, that's going to lock it, okay? That's all you got to do. Okay, so somebody had drawn this one all the way in, so I drew it back all the way in. Why? Because I'm going to pop it on my head. Let's see how she fits. And I have a larger head, too, just for reference. Okay. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. Now, what's going on with this red flower that's on everything? It just pairs so nicely with a lot of stuff, right? So again, like I said, we have some ladies that like to mother-daughter it, and you know, it's a nice little option because it appeared on a few of the headbands I showed you all. Just to recap, that's one. Let's see. Here's another one. I think that's it. So let me show them like this. Okay. Was that a nice screenshot? I think so. Anyway, hey, Miss Arlene, welcome back. Another loyal Weird Crew member. Oh, thank you so much for joining us. Did you make sure that you shared already as you came in? Did you hit that arrow where you share? Well, everybody else is in the live, and this includes the replay crew as well. I'm talking to you too on the replay tip. Make sure that you all hit that arrow that's hooked to the right if you would. That's how you share. And like I said, we really, really need you all to do that, okay? Because we're getting a lot of Facebook, okay? Facebook, all right? And they're kind of burying our posts. For some reason, the followers, the, really loyal followers are not getting our posts. I don't know. Someone told me it's called a shadow ban. Are we being banned in the shadows? Why? Okay, we haven't done anything wrong. Hello, Terry. How are you? So glad to have you. Like and love, like and love. This is number 61. Okay, let me show you some details besides that flower. You've got a lot of sequin action going on. Let's get her up close. You can see that. A lot of sequin action and some gold threading. In case you're wondering, these borders right here, that is gold metallic threading. Okay, so that's your hardware that's going to accompany this particular hat. Okay, and then you've got iridescent red going on around the sides. That's where you see the various colors. I kind of see some yellow and some green popping out. That's because that's iridescent, kind of rainbowish, right? Going around with your sequins and some seed beads on top. See the circles? Those are the seed beads on top of the sequins, okay? And then the same thing's going on down here. There it is right here, top and bottom, top and bottom. And then you've got the piping going on along the edge, which is the exact same as this on the actual crown, okay? So that's what's going on. I didn't give you the price. Okay, this one has 179 on her. So what are we looking at? 90 bucks? What? Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 90 bucks, 89.50 to be exact. What? Oh my goodness, you guys, get on it. Send us that screenshot so you can get that low, low price for the limited time only. Otherwise, it's going to go back to the Lisa's Modern Weave Boutique price, not that suggested retail, of course. But how about the hat jumped back over at me? What is up with that? Go away, hat. So yeah, that's what's up. Limited time only, limited time only. Let me show you this bucket right here. Look at this. Now somebody drew this one all the way in too. Look at that. Hello, Miss Winona. Oh, I spoke to you already. I'm sorry. Like and love, like and love. You're back again. So glad to have you back. Like I said, people will pop out and go into Messenger and correspond with me and then come back. Because again, keep in mind, and they're doing that because keep in mind, some of these are last ones, you all. Full disclosure. So this one has 199 on her. So you're looking at 100 bucks. Look at this. Did I show you already? Because I'm astounded. Look how that is drawn all the way in. That's how you create your own custom fit, by the way. Okay. And you don't have to do it every time you wear the hat. I should have said that earlier. You do not have to do that every time. You may do it if you change, you may make an adjustment if you change hairstyles or something along those lines. Oh, that's cute. Oh, I think I said that once before. Yes. Yes. Beautiful flower here. Of course, you've got, that same embellishment going on there with the AB iridescent gold stones on it. And then you've got some yellow going on here. And then you've got this this is actually silk though. It's sticking up. It looks like leaves to me. And it creates the same effect going around, the same fabric rather, creates the same band going around. And it's ruched as usual, layered in threes or whatever. And it's just a beautiful little bucket. And I think we featured these, not too long ago when we did the bucket list, beauty overflowing. Okay. I think this baby was featured then. It's really cute. Let me give her a spin. It's just so cute. It's just so cute. I think it is. Okay, so we used 58. I was out of order again, wasn't I? Yes, I was, because I did 58. And then I jumped to 61. Now let's jump to 63 then. Okay? Hello, Miss Nicole. So glad to have you. Like and love, like and love. Everybody, please hit that arrow to the right. Okay? All right, this is number 63, and I gave you the price. The suggested retail is $199. If you would like to take advantage of that 50% off, and you qualify by subscribing to the new Lisa's Modern Weave Boutique page, just send us a screenshot and you get 50% off. So then you're looking at 100 bucks. Okay, 63. Oh, that's one thing I want to tell you too about the new YouTube channel. A lot of places where I go, and I didn't even realize this until I started styling around. We do these segments called Styling Around with Lisa over there. Check it out, lots of variety. Anyway, I didn't realize until then, I'm in places with a lot of music, and YouTube doesn't really do too well with that. And what they'll do is if it can't identify the song and stuff like that and check the copyright of it and everything, it'll just cut the music and cut all the audio. So sometimes I'm like, talking, and thinking that when I'm talking on the mic, it's drowning out the background, because oftentimes it does. This mic will cut out background noise. So sometimes the music's down kind of low, it'll cut it out completely and I can keep talking, okay? And then other times it's like detecting there's music in the background, and the next thing you know, it just cuts all the audio. Because that happened recently. I was at a really cool barbecue joint, and it cut the audio completely because there was a band in there, a blues band, a cover band, nevertheless. Okay. Oh, this baby has 189 on her. 189. So how much are we talking about? $95? Is that correct? Roughly. We won't split hairs over the cents. Look at this. This is different. This is a very different, unique looking hat. It's beautiful. I call it the tutu hat because it's got this little tutu, this little tool going around here, creating a tutu effect. This is wool, okay? This is wool. Then you got a lot of beaded detail going on. See the pops here? Then you got your smoke stones there, the smoke gray, which is actually kind of black beading that's got like a little silver glitter in it, if you will. Can't see it on the camera, but that's what's going on. And then this detail here also appears as the piping on here. I'm kind of pushing her down. But she's just a cute little hat. And then it's got all this tulle action going on around here. And what I said the price was $189 on her. So you're looking at roughly about 95 bucks. Mm-mm-mm-mm. We won't split hairs on the change. In case you're like, well, no, let's split hairs. I want to know what I'm paying. Well, so then let's see. 94.50. Okay, 94.50. Cha-ching. That's a good price. Cha-ching, cha-ching. For a hat that is beautiful. Okay, and different and unique. You will not see yourself if you're rocking this baby right here. Okay, let's give her a number. Oh man, I didn't forget. Okay, let's make her number 67. And she's at 95 bucks. 95 bucks? Are you kidding me? No, I'm not. Okay, so that's what's up with that. Okay. So far, so good on keeping my numbers in order. I'm so proud of me. Now let's go to another bucket. Someone drawstrung this one all the way in too. Now the reason why when I pick these up, I find that they're drawstrung all the way in like this is because this, again, this crown is larger on these buckets. The buckets are nice classic style that look good on any age lady. Okay, so the young girlies look good rocking the buckets as well as our seasoned ladies. This is a sharp one too. It's got the feathers going on right here. Really pretty. Those are natural feathers. I never show you all fake feathers. Beautiful feathers. You've got the satin double bow going on here. And then you got this beautiful, beautiful brooch on here. Those red stones are actually, let me make sure before I say it. No, not. Okay. So they're actually teardrop shaped. And then you got the clear stones that are going around. Now, what makes this one a little unique, not just the plume going on, the plumage going on in feathers, but even this lace going on around here is ever so nice. Okay. I see some lace on here and it's gorgeous. It's got little pops of rhinestones on here. This lace is comprised of a red, like kind of shimmery threading. Okay. And then on top of that, you've got the little pops. They look like little dots on camera. However, when you see it with the actual eye, those look like little pin lights. They really do. They really sparkle and take the light ever so nicely. Very dazzling looking hat. And then you've got your little pops right here and the regular clear stones going on. Okay. All right. I didn't give you the price yet, but let's make her number 69. Screenshot. This is a good one for a screenshot. Don't you agree? All right. Woo! I keep doing that. Why do I keep flicking numbers across the room? What's up with that? Okay, so that's number 69. Let's look at the price. This one has $199, so we're looking at 100 bucks. 100 bucks. That's right. If you want to take advantage of that 50% off. And I didn't even point out, it's red feathers going on, but look, there's some black ones back here too. And they're all adorned with sequins as well. That's cute, guys. Very expensive looking hat. They'll never know that you paid 100 bucks for it. Just so crazy. Okay, that's number 69. Okay, so now these next two hats I'm going to show you are very similar. All right, with a slight variation. Hello, Miss Wilda. Thanks for joining us on tonight. If you would, please make sure you hit that arrow that's hooked to the right. It's an arrow that's curved, just like my hand. You'll see me do my hand like that. Right? Everybody that's in the live do that, even the replay crew. Our numbers have kind of taken a dip. Where'd everybody go? I'm just going to keep saying it. Okay, so look, this baby is $209 on her. Is that your price? No, it is not. No, it is not. If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay? And I'll give you details again in a minute. So stick around if you're interested in getting 50% off. Okay, so this is what they call organza. That's the material. But it too has the drawstring. Okay, everything I've been showing you so far has had the drawstring in terms of the hats. Very good, very well. Piece of thread right there sticking out. Okay, so let's put her on. Look at this. Isn't this cute? Don't you love it? Don't you love it? It's so fitting for the season. You know, it's a beautiful outdoor hat. You're going to a nice little outdoor event. Indoors as well, but it's just something about the sheerness of it all, you know, if you want it to be light. And if you're any place like Atlanta, Georgia, it is scorching hot right now. You know, a lot of our body heat escapes through the top of our heads. So this baby, it breathes, you know. It'll let the air come through and cool off the top of your dome. All right. That's why when it's cold outside, you put something on your head, it kind of keeps your whole body warm, right? Because, you know, trapping in your own body heat and stuff. But right now, we're not worried about trapping any body heat. It is hot. Most of the nation, I think, right now is scorching. But anyway, that's what's up. Okay, so this is number 77. She's gorgeous. She's got this one big, huge solitary flower going on with these pops of sequins on her. Okay, and then you got this nice little, it's the same material, by the way, that's creating this little double ruffle kind of going around, which is ever so nice. Just so gorgeous, ever so beautiful. Again, here's your drawstring going on. I think I showed you that already. Very good, very well. I told you the price. Yes, I did. 209. So you're looking at maybe 105, somewhere in there. 104.50 to be exact. Okay, all right, all right. On the pennies and the dollars and the change. Okay, so look at this baby right here. I gave her number 77, right? Okay, so this one, I'm gonna give her a different number because she's slightly different. Let me get next to this. Okay, big solitary flower here, one flower. This one has one flower also. Okay, you know what? I was thinking this is a different hat than it actually is. But this one has one flower on it also. Different kind of flower, nevertheless, than the one I'm wearing. And then it's got, this zhuzh going on here, which has appeared on the Fascinators as well as the hats I've been showing you tonight. What else I want to tell you all? Well, I'm glad you asked. This one has the big bow underneath. See here? Actually, two big silk bows. Here's the tops of the bows, the loops up here, right? And then you've got this nice chiffon going on too. Isn't that pretty? That's just so gorgeous. So I'm going to switch out. I'm taking off number 77. Okay, let me take that off. Hello, Miss Tracy. We have two Miss Tracy's in. You guys aren't telling me where you're watching from, and I'm just so curious. I told you where I am. I did. If you're just coming in, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, but we're strictly virtual. Now, you guys see the difference? We're going to make this one number 79, okay? And she's the same price. Suggested retail is 209. So we're looking at 105 or 104.50 if you're going to get real technical. This was drawn in a little too small for my head, so it's kind of like popping up. But, in that case, you just want to rock it back a little bit, play with it. Yeah, no. But yeah, it's a little bit more going on 79 than it is on 77. Let me hold it up again so you can see. See? So you can go with the one big flower if you want to, or you can go with this baby where she's got all this going on. Let me open it out instead of keep pulling it down like that. Because look, somebody had a really small head. See, they drew the string all the way in. Let's leave it at that. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with you? All right. There we go. Oh yeah, this is much better. And then I'm gonna rock it back a little bit so I can see. Okay, all right. Okay. Now see, and it does have a different look. Because I was leaning more towards the single flower, but when you put this on, you do see a lot more going on. Okay. But then for you ladies where you feel like less is more, go with this one. Okay, you see a difference? Yes, I do. I do. See all this zhuzh and stuff, top and bottom, on top and the bottom of the flower, and then this one's just a bigger flower. It doesn't have as much zhuzh going on. It's got a little bit of that same tulle going on, but it's kind of tucked behind the flower more, right? That's what's going on. So this one I have on is 79, and we're looking at 209 suggested retail. You want to cut that in half, and we're looking at 105, 104.50. Okay. Okay, so that's what's up with that. We're done with that. Very good, very well. Okay, get ready for this baby right here. Look at this. This one is organza also, but she's huge. Beautiful statement piece. Don't you love it? This one definitely deserves a whistle. She's so gorgeous. I just love it. Hello, Miss Mary. Thanks for joining us, Thorn. Like and love, like and love. That's a thumbs up in the hearts. Everybody, including the replay crew, please hit that arrow that's hooked over. There's an arrow that's hooked over to the right. Please hit that if you would. Okay. Gorgeous. Just so pretty. I love it. I love it. So it's beautiful organza, nice and soft. It's very light. It's just like the previous two hats. You don't even know you have them on your head. Okay. And I'm referring to these if you're just coming in. Very, very light hats. You don't even know it's on your head at all. Okay, so you've got all this going on, beautiful satin, and then you've got some curled feathers going on, throughout right in here. Yes, yes, yes. And who do we have pop in? Hello, Miss Lady Charlie. So glad to have you. So glad to have you. We're doing 50% off the suggested retail prices tonight. Look how big she is. Isn't that gorgeous? Now these feathers are coming out and they're just pluming all over the place. And they have the little pops of sequins on them. This baby has on her 209 also. Okay, so at 209, if you want to do 50% off, it's totally up to you. You got to find out how to qualify though. At 209, we're looking at 105 between now. Somebody likes it. Yay! Yay! You better get on because this is an excellent price, you all. You need to get on it, okay? Don't hesitate. Do not hesitate, okay? Because she is what? She is simply gorgeous. And this is an excellent price. You need to jump on it. Okay, so let's look at this baby right here. Now, it's another bucket, if you will. Just another bucket. Somebody drawstrung that one all the way in too. Like I said, that's typically what you're going to see on these buckets though, because they're large, purposefully large. Okay, this one has $1.99 on her. Okay. All right, nice beaded bucket. Isn't this cute? Isn't this cute? You know, and you can wear your bucket, you can tilt it like that and have your bow going off to the side, two little flowers going on, the flowers of the season, or you can wear it like that if you want to, right in the front. Some people do that. Again, you just play with them, okay? They're your hats, so just enjoy, have fun. You can wear it different ways, different times, okay? And then, of course, because of the flowers, look at this. Mother-daughter option once again, okay? I'm just loaded with them. Here's another one, okay? So if you want to do a whole ensemble, we're going to a mother-daughter brunch or a tea or something, and everybody wants to wear something nice and be somewhat coordinated with each other, then that's a beautiful option. Did I say hi to Miss Winona? Yes, I did. What is up? What is up? I keep seeing some of the names popping in and out. That's what's going on, okay? Alrighty, so let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. That was nice. You know what? I didn't do that. I didn't complete that one. I'm sorry. I was so busy showing you other pieces that were coordinated. I didn't give it a number. I think I told you the price, but no, I didn't. I did not. Okay, I'm trying to do too many things too fast. Okay, let's make this number 80. Number 80. Yeah. This is me right here. I'm sorry. This is just me. And then some people turn it more to the side. I see some people wearing like this. Now that's not really me. It's cute though, but I do see a lot of people wear it like all the way to the side. I just do it like slightly off-centered. That's just me. Okay. So you've got this beautiful beading going on. I'm going to show you another hat back here with the same beading on it. So let's just go ahead and let's really focus on it first on this hat. Okay, so these are iridescent red stones. These are the ones I'm rubbing here. And you can see the different colors on camera popping out, the iridescence of it all. I see a lot of gold, yellow. I even see like, little, is it pink and just some blue? All these different colors popping out of those iridescent stones. That's so you can pair it next to any shade of red, and it's going to look ever so spectacular, okay? Whatever you pair this iridescent stone next to, that's the color it's going to pop out, okay? Full disclosure, it's kind of miraculous how that works. And then in between, you've got alternating your red and clear pops. Then you've got your flowers that I mentioned earlier, two flowers of the season, as I like to refer to them as. And then you've got your double bow going on here in satin. All right, that's what's up. This is number 80. She has on her, I was moving on. I didn't even cover any of this. I'm sorry, guys. I had to back up. This is $199 as suggested. So now you're looking at $100. That's a good price. All right. Very good price for a bucket if you want to get on it. Hello, Miss Melinda. So glad to have you. Like and love, like and love. Everybody hit that share. Share, 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 share. Okay? Please do that if you would. That would be ever so nice. We appreciate you so much. All right, so now, while I'm at it, let me just show you all this. For those of you who are visual, we're going to hit it one more time. Okay, let's hit it again. Go on to youtube.com if you don't find the link in the comments of this live later on. Today, tonight, whenever. All right, youtube.com is going like you surf the net. People, please do not be intimidated by YouTube. It's a really cool platform. If you can navigate and move around on Facebook, you can do it more easily here, believe it or not. Because there's a lot of people that are, I guess, kind of a little intimidated by YouTube. They're like, oh, I don't know anything about YouTube. Somebody have to show me. I don't know anything about all of that. You know, and it's like, it's not all of that. Okay, if you can navigate and move around on Facebook and you know how to post and all that stuff, then you can definitely go watch. You don't have to post. You can go watch on YouTube the cool videos that you'll find out there. YouTube.com, okay? And then here's the little magnifying glass. Here's another one up here. Okay, and there's one right over here. You're gonna look for that magnifying glass, and then you're gonna type in Lisa's Modern Wig Boutique. Unfortunately, you may have to type most of our name in because we're new to the algorithm, okay? Then you'll see my face pop up. You like it? Yay! I like it too. All right. So you're gonna see, hey, Miss Melinda, you're gonna see my face pop up. And I'm wearing a hat. I meant to show you guys the hat today, but it wasn't a red hat. It has a lot of red on it, but it was a natural color hat, like a tan color. But anyway, you'll see me rocking that hat, and you just tap my face or whatever, and then the channel will pop up. Okay, the channel will pop up, and then that's when you're gonna look for subscribe. Okay, subscribe. Okay, it's gonna be a bar that's right underneath the video that says subscribe. Just tap that. It's free, and it's gonna go like fireworks, and then it's gonna condense down, and it's gonna say subscribed with a D on it. That means you did it right. Okay, so then you'll just screenshot that and include it with your order if you want 50% off the suggested retail price of what I've been showing you tonight. Okay, now I hope to go in and put the link in the comments of this Facebook video post. Okay, this live, so you can check it out on the replay. They have this thing about us putting it in the description, which was what we were doing. And I don't know if that's what got us, I don't know, shadow banned or whatever you call it. I don't know. But they're not pushing our postings out like they were. So much hate. That's where you guys come in. We need you all to really make sure you interact with us, like and love and do all that good stuff and comment, And what else? Just whatever. You just want to say hi, something like that. So it shows engagement, in other words, that you're actually interested and you're looking at the postings and all that good stuff. And that way we can continue to show you all this magnificence going on around me, okay? And by the way, if you see some things behind me that you're interested in, you can inquire about them as well. Some of them are special order items, though. What does that mean? It may take a little longer to ship it because we'll have to get it in ourselves, okay? That's what's up. All right. Hey, Miss Shayna. So glad to have you. Like and love, like and love. Like and love, like and love. And everybody hit that arrow that's hooked to the right. Even the replay crew, please do that. It's an arrow that's curved like my hand. Hit that arrow that's curved to the right. It should be down here or over here somewhere. Can't hit it too many times. Can't hit it enough. Okay? Because again, that's how they know that we're over here doing what? Looking at beautiful stuff at ever so lovely, spectacular prices. All right? So that's up. That's what's up. All right. Okay, so let's go to this baby right here. This one's different. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at the crown. Isn't that pretty? I'm getting ready to offer you a spectacular low price on this baby. All right? This baby just came out recently. Just so lovely. This is all the rage. Look at that. And just think, if it looks like this on camera, can you imagine actually seeing it with your actual eye? It's You like it? You like it? All right, you need to get on it then. What do we have? Ortez. All right. And we have Glenn. Hey, Ortez. Hey, Lynn. Glenn. I'm sorry, not Lynn. Glenn. So glad to have you. Shout out to all the gentlemen in the wig crew who acquire lovely accessories. But of their lives, okay? Just so nice. So look at these flowers. I've showed you all these flowers on a lot of the Fascinators tonight, and a couple of the hats as well. All right, so you've got some little zhuzh embedded inside of some of the flowers. Of course, there's pops of sequins all over. You got your flowers of the season, top and bottom. These right here in rhinestones, bordered with the iridescent rainbow stone that looks so nice with whatever color you pair with her. Then you got your bow back here in the back. This is in the back, by the way. And then look at this plumage going on. You guys need to get on this. Suggested retail on her is $249. Wow. Okay, is that your price? No, it is not. No, it is not. I am here tonight, and just keep in mind you got the drawstring here too, so you can create your own custom fit. I am here tonight to offer you this baby right here for the low, low price of, wait for it, $175. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she gorgeous? Those feathers are just all the way, top and bottom. Top and bottom. Okay. Number 83. Seems like I used this number already. No, I didn't. The last one was 80. Okay, so we're at 83. Are we loving it? Are we loving it? Are we loving it? Let me give her a spin. Cute. Cute, 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 cute. Okay, so then what are we doing? Maybe daughter wear this one. Mommy wear this one. Ever so nice. Why? Because it's the same flower. In case you're coming in, you're like, what is she talking about? That's what's up with that. And then, of course, we've got these babies right here still. Just to recap. Same flowers. All right. So you nice pair. Because you got your feathers going on. See, feathers, feathers. Same flower, same flower. That'd be a nice pairing, if I do say so myself. Yeah, this baby is gorge. These just recently came out, you guys. Okay. So you got to get on it. Limited supply only. Okay. So 83. And you're looking at 249 is the suggested retail. Is that your price? No. Your price would be 50% off of that between now and Monday, July the 7th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? Yay! Okay, so let's look at this baby right here. Now, remember I said earlier about the stones going on. Where did it go? Let's see. See? Look at that. It's the same stone work. Isn't that beautiful? Same beading going on. Just so nice. Okay. And you know what? The bows are even the same. Look at that. Let me look at that. Let me show you that again. The bows are even just alike. Let's see. Look at that right there. Oh, that's another screenshot. Let's go like this. Okay. All right. Again, you don't have to send us a screenshot. That's just me doing that. You may see that as a thumbnail though later on. That's what that is. Anyway, look at this baby right here. Now these babies, let's see, this baby has 279 on her. 279, 279, 279. So what are we talking about here? 279, 279. Wait for it. Are we talking about 140 bucks? Yes. Yeah, roughly 140 bucks. That's a good price for this, you guys. It really is. And look at these feathers on here. Aren't they pretty? Aren't they gorgeous? They're just spiraling around all full. Just looking ever so nice. And then you got your flowers in the season. You got the same bow going on. Again, that would be a nice little pairing if you all need to, look coordinated, with somebody else. That would be nice. That would be ever so gorgeous. Let me gently sit that there. You got your drawstring going on in here. Okay. Yes, very good, very well. And we're just going to put her on and see how she looks on. Isn't that nice? Don't you love it? And give her a full spin. Yay! And I gave you the price. That's an excellent price for these feathers, you all. I would be all over this if I were you. This is number 86. 86. Yes, there's that trusty blue tape that I use. Somebody's loving it. Somebody's loving it. I saw hearts going up. Yeah, what I would do is I would get on this for the price. Okay, I really would. I would be all over it. Don't hesitate. Okay, so this is number 86. And if you're just coming in, we're doing 50% off if you can show us a screenshot that you have subscribed to the new Lisa's Modern Woo Boutique YouTube channel. Okay, do not be intimidated by it. Like I said, it's a beautiful platform. And if you could navigate Facebook, you could definitely handle YouTube. It's less steps, to be honest with you. And then you get to see all this really cool stuff going on. Again, all the jewelry that I'm rocking tonight is available as well. So if you want to inquire about something you saw as I was pointing out the details of these lovely pieces, then please jump in there and let me know. Okay. All right. Now, everybody's not eligible for the 50% off either, by the way. Only if you send us that screenshot. Now, if you're already subscribed, every time you go into our channel, it's going to say subscribed already, so you don't have to worry about it. Just send a screenshot along with your order. No big deal. That's how you do that. And you guys, it's free. I got to tell you that. It's free, free, free. And not only is it free, it may save you some money because you're going to get 10% off of your purchase. Well, let me take it back. That was normal. We've been doing that so long. See how fast I said that? 50% off. The suggested retail price for a limited time only, if you're eligible. Okay, so that's where we are with that. Hey, Miss Beverly, so glad to have you. So glad to have you. Hey, Glenn, you popped in again. If not, this is a different Glenn. All right, so that's what's up. Okay, all right. Check us out in the replay. Let us know. Get your orders in. Don't hesitate. A lot of these pieces were last ones. Okay, talk to you later. See you. Bye.